Yo, what is going on, man? What is
What
the
up?
deal?
What
What
up?
is happening with everybody here in the building, man? You are here. It's been a while, but you're here, man, for a State of the Nation show with Cheeto and Rundown, man. What's going on, Cheeto?
What up, man? What up, man? Man, woo! I'm ready. I'm ready.
This is gonna be a good one because Cheeto and I and a lot of people from TRS, we've been going back and forth. You know what I mean? If you watch Game of Thrones, I feel like Jon Snow in the Battle of the Bastards. You know what I'm saying? I'm just by myself with my sword and all. The rest of the fucking shit is over there, man. But it's all right. It's all right. You know what I mean? We built for that. It's cool.
Right.
So today we're gonna get into what we saw yesterday with Fernando. We're gonna get into there's some coaching things that we gotta talk about too, bro. Because the update.
Yeah, man. Some coaches getting hired, and
Some
the
coaches
one that we want hasn't gotten hired. So,
hey, that's why I'm saying, bro. Maybe the tides have turned, bro. Maybe the tides have turned. Because usually we would have made a hire by now, panic hire, and it's a motherfucker we don't like. But right now, everybody that we want and that is in play is still in play. So we see what's going on with that, and then we just gonna talk to the nation, man. We're gonna talk to our people, see how they feeling after last night, man. I mean, I know some people was watching that shit like the Raiders was actually playing.
Man, you would have thought it was a Raider game. As many fucking the way Raider fans are watching that shit.
My boy Jack, what's going on, man? What's up, Raider Nation? What's up to you, man? Good morning.
What's going on?
Edgar in the building, man. What's going on?
What up, Edgar? Already with the Fernandos. There we go.
Yes, sir. It's gonna get spicy today, man. Y'all make sure you get your popcorn, get ready, man, because there's some things we disagree on. My boy Jeff in the building, man. What's going on, Big Jeff? How you feeling, man? Anthony, what's up, Anthony? Salute. My boy, is it Reddit? I believe that's Reddit. First in line for a Mendoza jersey. Can't be mad. I can't be mad. Gentlemen, man, Dixon already with the PFP.
Already. Look at that.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Fernando Mendoza is a dog. Dominique, fellas, man, what's going on? President has arrived, man. What up, Prez? What's going on with you, big dog? Stand by my takes and trade the number one. Hey, what you do, bro? You gotta stand 10 toes. You gotta stand 10 toes. Rochitas, saludos. Hey, salute, man. Appreciate you for being here, big dog, man. Raider Deb in the building. Appreciate you, Queen, for being here. Thank you. Sun Goddess, another queen in the building, man. Appreciate it, Sun Goddess, for being here as always, man. Sucker Repellent, what's going on, Sucker?
What's going on?
Kubiak has 2 teams left. Raiders, Ravens. Name 3. Titans, Ravens, Raiders. Let's be real. He going to the Ravens, probably.
But I thought Titans already.
They already did.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
My guy Silver and Facts. What up, y'all? Spytech needs to run that draft card up and die like Mendoza over the goal line.
Oh my lord.
Man, what's going on with everybody, man? Top of the morning, everybody. You already know, man. We're about to get some good conversation, man. Make sure you guys hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and you're feeling what you're hearing. So, where you want to start with the championship game, bro? Where you want to start? Where you want to start with head coaching news? I mean, either one is good for me. But,
I mean, we could start with the coaches. It says I think that you got to get the coach first, but yeah.
Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? That's like you said in the chat. Don't put the horse, before the cart. You know what I mean? Or don't put the cart before the horse. So you know what it is. Ooh, real quick for my college people, and this is some rundown news. 33 minutes ago, we know that Darian Mensah is going to Miami. Duke just sued him.
Okay, they're doing that. I've noticed that when they leave, the team starts suing them. Yeah.
That remaining money that they probably gave them. Type shit. Like, hell no, we want that bread back if you're gonna leave. I'm not mad at him.
Yeah.
It is what it is. The boy gonna be getting more than enough money when he goes to Miami. 100%.
Man, can you imagine Mensah with that young wide receiver out there in Miami?
That's why I said, bro. I was saying it last night. Just it's good that y'all got there, but y'all got a better quarterback coming.
Yeah, man, they do. Mensah.
Miami has a way better quarterback coming, man. This ain't who I think it is. My boy Turf in the building, man. What's going on, Turf, man? What up, huh? Let's go ahead, man. Let's talk about some coaching updates real quick, man. Some coaching updates, some coaching hires and candidates. So real quick, I gotta post this damn live too. But let's show this, and these are the updated odds of the coaches or who can be the next Raiders head coach. As you see, Kubiak at plus 175. He's been there for a couple of days. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. It's been like 3-4 days. He's been the leader in the club.
Yeah.
So I like that, but I want people to focus on the second name because this second name was not here a couple days ago.
Oh, Minter.
Minter was not as high on this list a couple days ago as he is right now. Plus 300, bro, is very close. That's very fucking close, bro. Like Clint is there, and maybe what Josh saying, he's picking between Ravens and us. Cool, but plus 300 to me means if Kubiak goes over there, then it's already all right.
Then he's coming here. Yeah.
Let's rock. I think that's what it would mean. Which shit, if that's what you got, hell nah, I ain't gonna be mad.
I would not be mad at getting a Minter.
How you feel, Cheeto? I mean, just tell how you feel about looking at this list, bro. You like it? You don't like it?
You know what? For my my propaganda and my agenda towards this number one pick, the coach that would favor my take would be Jesse Minter.
100%.
But if the team is locked in 100%, we're taking Mendoza, then Kubiak to me makes 100% sense. That's the kind of coach you want to bring in. That's going to help mentor and groom your franchise quarterback of the future. Yeah, but yeah, man, see how much he's gotten up is crazy. Yeah,
man. I mean, I'm posting this thing right now as we speak. I'm trying to post something. But yeah, bro. Like I think if you want to go with the agenda, it would probably be the easiest to look at Minter and be like, he'd trade that number one pick. Like he would be the one to trade it and do all that. But at the same time, don't you get so quick now? Because what if we get Minter and you get McDaniel as the OC?
And that's what you have to see who his OC is. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Now that Mendoza should look a little more likely, do it not? Now
dude. Especially when you see what Mike McDaniel can do, and you give him a quarterback like Mendoza. Like,
man, bro. Okay. And we're gonna get into the Mendoza talk. Is Mendoza better than Tua?
Oh, I think so. I think he has more accuracy. I think he's smarter with the football.
Bigger.
My thing with Tua has always been is the decisions, like what are you doing, and then the size.
And I don't have that with Mendoza, bro. I rarely look at him and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I don't say that.
It's rare. The only time I had it yesterday was even when he reached for the ball. I was like, dude, if that Miami defender, instead of hitting Mendoza, reached out to hit the ball out of his hand, like that might have been a little different. But yeah,
he wasn't ready for that big dog work. He wasn't ready for that big motherfucker soar across that shit like that.
That's a big boy flying across the field like that at 6'5". Yeah,
I'm telling you like during that, you probably like motherfucker flew across the goddamn screen.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, nah. That's
as a DB, you ain't trying to run up on that. Like, no.
I mean, real talk. Before he even jumped into the end zone, and we'll talk about he fucking bounced off a DB.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he bounced off. He spun and
bounced off. That's the size, bro. That's the size. And that's why I was sitting there saying, like, instead of Bryce Young, I'm taking him over Bryce Young. That's the size.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then you talk about Tua, right? If Mike McDaniel comes here, is Fernando better than Tua? I think we can both agree yes. So would that mean he can be better in McDaniel's system?
Yeah.
Yes.
I could definitely see that. Mm-hmm.
So, that's where I'm looking. But Kubiak is just it's lock and key fit. You know what I'm saying? Like what he's doing with Sam Darnold right now, I can literally just put Mendoza in that Seahawks offense right now and then just get it going like that.
Oh yeah, with that run game going and the way they do things. Oh yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Which with our running back is what you want, right? That's what you want,
bro. It's plug and play. Cap, like, bro, with Fernando, that's plug and play. You know what I mean? That's the easiest fit to scheme system that you can have. But this is the whole shit we're talking about. That's a huge part of it. It's a huge part. The fact that you're already going to a system where it's like, oh no, that's glove. You know what I mean? That's a glove in hand fit for real.
Yeah.
That's already some of what we need in drafting a quarterback. That's some of it. So I don't know. Hey, y'all let us know down below. How do y'all feel about these odds, man? How do you feel about the odds, bro?
The Sean McDermott one, I know people are gonna say, "Oh, he couldn't get it done with Josh." Like, I don't put all that on Sean McDermott, man. I do not put that on Sean McDermott. Yeah,
he shouldn't have got fired in the first place, in my opinion.
Yeah, get it as a franchise. You're gonna favor your QB. Your QB was up there crying. You know, like, come on.
Yeah, bro. Like, if he got fired, real talk, the GM should have got fired. No cap,
man. You see
because
that?
the GM has failed to put any talent around the quarterback,
right?
Necessary. So I don't know why McDermott got fired. To be honest with you, bro, I would love to see McDermott go to Baltimore. I know that's not like,
oh man,
but I would like to see that, bro, because realistically, what's their problem? They gotta get that defense. They gotta get that defense better, right? I can see that.
Dangerous, bro.
I like him going to Baltimore, bro. Get that shit right. He gets a nice OC Lamar, bro. He gets that defense up in tip-top shape. I can see him doing that, bro. I would like him.
I don't know why I was thinking Pittsburgh for him too. Yeah,
it could, but you know, if you can't go from Josh Allen to fucking.
And that's the only thing you wouldn't be going to nothing. Yeah.
Will Howard, you know?
Motherfucking Will Howard.
That's Wagyu steak to fucking that banquet meal in the freezer aisle. Bro. Like
banquet meal.
Hell nah.
Shout out to the struggle meals, man. The banquet meal.
Got that shit in the freezer right now. Don't worry about it. But hey, salute, man. Charm City J, man, in the building, man.
What up, Charm? What's going on, brother?
Time to change that profile picture. Time to change that profile picture.
Is that Gino? Oh, I thought the helmet was backwards. Okay.
No need for the Gino no more. But let us know down below. Okay, so who do you think is the next coach, bro? Like, what's gut feeling?
The way things are going right now, and I get it. Seattle's still in it, but the fact that the other teams have already hired their dudes show me that Kubiak was one not going there, especially Atlanta. You know, when Atlanta, I was like, oh shit, like okay. But right now I'm more seeing like, oh shit, Kubiak might be a real thing. You know, not just a dream. Yeah.
Hey, so look. I'm gonna bring up the the coaching carousels and the moves, of what's been going on. Now, 4 out of the 10 head coaching vacancies have been filled, right?
Yeah.
They have been filled. And I'm about to go ahead and bring it up and let's talk about it. I love talking about some of this like around the league news too, because
that's what we've been doing on Friday with me and Will. It's like it can't be all Raider.
Nah. Because it impacts us.
It does. It really does impact us. Yeah.
So when we look right, first one, John Harbaugh with the Giants, right? Okay,
that to me was a no-brainer
for them. Yeah, like for them as a team, I think that's a good move.
Yeah,
I mean, what you think, Tito?
That was smart. Like once Harbaugh's name came out to me, I thought that was the ideal spot for him, especially with what he was demanding. Control of the personnel, GM, bringing his own
New York
GM.
Was ready to give all that up, bro. They was
ready. And New York was like, bro, like, come, John. And it's New York. We always hear about how Vegas media is nothing compared to New York media.
100%. He's gonna be able to navigate that. And I heard a lot of people, compare this to like, because when they had success, they had Tom Coughlin, right? And Tom Coughlin came from Jacksonville before he got to them. So they compare it to that, but that's their way. Their history has said that. So it's like, okay, like, I'm not mad at that at all. That's a good hire for them.
He's got a nice young quarterback, tough defense.
And a quarterback like that likes to run. And this is the type of coach where Jackson Dart, you ain't got no choice. You got to listen to John Harbaugh. He had a 2-time MVP that runs. You talking about your ass don't want to get down and slide. Your ass gonna get down and slide.
Oh yeah. You need to protect that body,
bro. You got me fucked up. I done coached one of the greatest running quarterbacks ever. You telling me you're not gonna listen to my advice? Please,
yeah.
For sure. You gonna slide today, boy. That's what's happening. But Atlanta, right, with Stefanski, this is like you were saying, bro. One of the bigger dominoes to fall within.
Yeah.
One of the bigger ones, because a lot of people were scared Kubiak would have went to them. Kubiak would have went to them.
That was one of them, especially with the Matty Ice connection. Yeah.
Right. Matty Ice, all the extra, but then they settle on Stefanski, which, I don't think it's a terrible fit, but ultimately I don't think it's going to work. I just don't think it's going to work. I just don't like him as a head coach.
They're in a bad financial situation. So we would see how they manage that roster. But I mean, they got some names. You know, they got Bijan, they got weapons. Yeah,
it's the quarterback though. The quarterback situation, and this is remember when we had the conversation with Jeff, and I was on the connection. You know, and everybody looked at me, and it was like the one of the best jobs. How, you know? But I look, it's like, bro, you can do whatever you want with this job. You're not tied to anybody. Stefanski is now tied to Penix and fucking that quarterback situation. Harbaugh is now tied to Dart and that situation.
What if Stefanski favors keeping Cousins around and making Cousins the main one again?
Better be ready to find you another quarterback quickly. Because how many years Cousin got left? He ain't got that many left.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Man, when they gave him that big contract, I was like, what the hell is Atlanta doing?
What a shit show if they end up deciding to move on from Michael Penix in favor of Kirk Cousins.
Lord, yeah.
What a shit show. Yeah, you can't do that shit at all.
Nah.
Another team that, guess what, traded up for a quarterback, did they not? And thought the team was ready. This is why I keep saying with you and Chris. That's just not clear. This is not.
But they're wild. They were the wild card because they signed a free agent quarterback and then still went and drafted a quarterback. Hey, we were like, what the fuck?
Thank God they did either one. Because
like, Jesus.
Well, remember when Kirk first got hurt, you was like, thank God they got Penix. Thank God.
Yeah.
Now you look at this season like, thank God they got Kirk.
Thank God they got Kirk. Thank God they got Kirk. Yeah.
There's no guarantee, bro. We could trade all these picks, bro. That would be worse to me. If we trade back these picks, we build a good team. We finally draft that quarterback, and he's fucking Justin Fields. Oh
man.
Now it's a waste. A fucking waste, bro.
See, if there was ever an Ohio State quarterback that you was like, Ohio State quarterbacks are gonna fail, for me it was Justin Fields. I was like, yeah, no. This dude's college. But Ooh, Jesse Minter's coming in person.
He did.
For the second time today.
They thought the team was ready to take a quarterback.
Yeah, they did. And to their credit, even though it didn't work out,
they said, remember Raheem Morris was like, we're never going to be in this position again in draft. So we're just going to draft him now. And no.
Which it would have made sense if Kirk balled out for you. You let Penix sit and learn, but Penix won because of his age. He wasn't as young as the other quarterbacks. Remember, we were talking about Penix being like 27, 28. If you follow that plan about when he would see his first fucking NFL game or whatever. But
this motherfucker, it's the injury things, bro.
And that was the thing with Penix was the injury. Yeah,
I just never liked the injury history.
Yeah,
it scares me. This one's an interesting one, bro. The Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I think this is not a bad one. It's not a bad one. They need some toughness. You know, I guess. You some toughness over there.
Yeah, they need some toughness down there. Yeah.
What the fuck is he gonna do about that quarterback situation? What is he gonna do, bro? I don't know what he gonna do about that quarterback over there.
Did Tyreek come back next year?
If I'm them, I'm getting rid of his ass.
Freeing up that money.
I'm freeing up that bread. Yeah, I'm getting rid of him. Tua's not coming back. He's not coming back. We starting on over. But so far, are these three guys? Are these any of the three guys that you're mad that we haven't gotten?
No, and I know the nation was in an uproar. Oh, we don't want. The only thing I ever said about Harbaugh was, you got to be crazy not to even think, hey, let's see what can happen there. You know. Not just like, oh, we don't want him because he's another Pete Carroll. Like, shut.
But look. Nah, and I get that. My thing is this though. He wanted people to come to his crib in Baltimore to meet him. We're not finna hire him.
I remember you said that. Yeah.
We're not hiring you. As you can see, we got enough juice to have coaches come to another fucking location and come meet us as our head coach. Hey, bro, Miami was having their head coaching searches, and we was right in their city doing the same shit.
Oh yeah. Granted, those tickets weren't cheap. So Mark paid an arm and a leg to host these motherfuckers.
But that's juice
in Miami.
That's first overall juice where you can sit there and be like, well, you come where we at. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so and you know he's not going to come here for real, if he's not really a candidate on the list, like it didn't make no sense. It's just a waste of time. So it's like let's focus on who we gonna focus on. So to be honest, Harbaugh, Stefanski, Halfley, Halfley was like cool, but like none of these guys, like I'm like, oh fuck, we didn't get him.
Yeah, no, Halfley wasn't on my thing. Ooh, that's the other one. That one. Ooh,
this happened yesterday. Robert Saleh, Tennessee Titans. Interesting pairing. Very interesting pairing.
It is. Yeah.
I don't know. It could work. Now he can get that defense nasty with Jeffrey Simmons. If they draft Ruben Bain with Jeffrey Simmons, ooh.
Oh, they can get that. Salah can get that defense going. My thing is like the first thing that came to my mind is like, ooh, he's being paired with Cam Ward. What's that gonna look like? Like,
who's the OC? Yeah, who's the OC?
Yeah,
I'll tell you this: if we get Minter, this is probably a team that we got to compete with as for OCs. If we get Minter,
it would be Tennessee. Yeah.
If you want McDaniel, Salah probably hitting up McDaniel because he know him. You feel what I'm saying? But Minter, who I don't know what fucking connections he has, so we'll see. We'll fucking see. But you probably in competition for the OC services. You don't know who's out there, who we can get. So
yeah, you definitely would be doing that.
But are you mad that we didn't get Robert Saleh?
I'm not mad. I mean, good for him. But he was one of the dudes that I would not have been mad if we got him. It would have just depended who you pair him with his OC. But yeah, that man has proven anything. He could build defenses, man. And nasty defenses at that. I mean, look what he did with the Niners. As much as, shout out to my Bay Area peeps and your hate for the 49ers. They were dismantled.
There was a mass unit over there.
There was a massacre IR situation going on over there. And, he did his thing with them over there still. Yeah.
He can make that Tennessee defense nice. It just, we'll see. Because they were already not bad. Like, Tennessee defense this year wasn't, like, complete ass. So it's like, they have guys that he can build off of. That'd be nice. But you notice, right, in our coaching odds that one name started dropping off the list, right? And that's why Minter came up. Remember, we was looking at that Shula. I done heard through the grapevine, bro, that he finna go to Pittsburgh. I heard that from multiple people.
He was the one the report came out that he denied or said, no, I'm cool, right? When they requested an interview with him.
Shula?
Yeah.
No, that was McDermott.
That was McDermott? Yeah.
Shula's on the list, but he's not on the list to interview in person. And I think I've heard from like a couple places that he gonna go to Pittsburgh.
He wants that Pittsburgh job.
Which defense. Not mad at that. You know, you bring in somebody that
and that's their culture. You don't have to worry about, we want to switch to an air it out type team. Like, nah, bro. Pittsburgh's always going to be known as a hard-nosed defensive team. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm thinking Pittsburgh either getting Shula, they might get Flores, but I don't even think they interview Flores, bro. Flores ain't even interviewed anywhere, to be honest. I don't know where he's interviewed. I don't probably gotta look at the list.
You gotta look at that. Yeah.
But I think Shula's definitely off our list. He done dropped off a considerable amount. So I think right now, bro, we're between two guys. My gut feeling is between two guys. Fucking is Jesse Minter or Kubiak, bro.
Kubiak. Who are the teams now? You got Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, us. Who else needs a coach?
Oh, there you go. Well, he got the Steelers. It's probably the only interview I think he's been in. As far as Flores, I don't see too many like interviews that he's been in.
He didn't come here, huh?
No. Yeah, I think Kubiak, man. I think it's gonna be Kubiak, but it's either Kubiak or Minter. That's my gut feeling on who the head coach is gonna be, bro. It's one.
Well, what happened to LaFleur?
Nah.
No?
Drop that off. He's cool, bro. Like, he's cool. But number one, like, I'm seeing this is Kubiak's offense. Like, I don't got to question what, Kubiak is doing. Like, with LaFleur,
right.
I'm like, all right, well, like, how much are you doing? How much plays are you calling? I know Sean McVay calls him plays.
How much Sean McVay?
Yeah, so it's like, with Kubiak, bro, it's like, Shit, Mike McDonald ain't over there calling them plays. That's him. I know
That's
that
him.
for a fact. So there's that.
Shoot. Look at shot. You got breaking news.
Hey, thanks, Robert. Appreciate it.
The Professional Football Writers Association.
Leo's annoying podcast.
Hey, man, Robert, I would have been praising you the whole time, dog.
This would have been one of your biggest fans.
I would have been one of your biggest fans, man. I've liked you since the Jets.
we fucked with you over here, man. I was cool. Hey, ball brothers, we can stick together, whatever the case, man.
Shit. But, I would have shaved my head all over again. Fuck it, let's go.
Hey, we appreciate you $5 though, right? Hey, good luck over there with Cam Ward though. You got a good quarterback. Let's hope they do what they supposed to do over there and develop him correctly.
Right.
All right, but it's time. It's time to get spicy, man. It's time to get spicy. You know what it is. Let's talk about national championship. Let's talk about national championship and what we saw yesterday. Okay.
All right.
Now,
ready?
I want all type of goddamn opinions in the chat. Before we get to it, we're gonna get to some comments real quick. But hold on. Got to get this right. Cool. Get here. We're going to get to some chats real quick. We're about to talk about the national championship game yesterday. And at the same time, what we saw, what is confirmed. Noel in the building. He says, what's good, nation? What's good, fellas? Question for the nation. Is it really the coaches or is it more about the players? I heard both arguments and wanted to know your takes. Great job. Appreciate you, man, for tapping in. How do you feel?
Question, is it really the coaches or it's more about the players? I think it's both. I think you can have good players, but a really good coach can unlock like a whole nother level to them. Yeah. And they could also unlock like mid-level players to be better than they probably would somewhere else. You know?
100%.
Yeah.
Damn. It is a fickle question, bro, because honestly, like a good coach, like Leo says, puts a player in a good scheme. But then that player multiplies that scheme. You feel what I'm saying? Like Andy Reid always is putting Patrick Mahomes in good positions with his play call, but Mahomes could multiply that. You feel what I'm saying? What it is on what the play call actually is. So maybe it's that. I would say personally, bro, it's probably more players, to be honest, because a coach can do so much. Like,
he's only gonna be able to,
and that's not even just scheming. That's more leadership wise too. A coach can only do so much outside of the locker room and the facility.
And they gotta execute on the field.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback, like shit, you at my crib. You know what I mean? There's certain shit I can do like with players as far as the leadership factor to kind of go above and beyond what the coaches can do. So I think it is more about the players, who you bring in, the collection of motherfuckers who you bring in. But I think that's probably more about that.
Yeah.
Let's see, man. It's draft season, so General Manager Walt's back. You know what?
Oh wow, Walt's is back.
It's draft season. With the first pick in the 2026 NFL draft, he has selected Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. My boy Dre in the building, man. Hey, he a Miami fan. Tough loss, but it was a tough, hard-fought game.
Man. Ooh.
We put Mendoza through the ringer. 100%.
Yeah. Shout out to Dre and the Miami fans. They didn't get enough credit of how good their fucking defense was and how hard they made life for Indiana yesterday. Indiana was coasting through these playoffs, y'all. And Miami was like, nope, not today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? It's all good though. You know what I mean? We get the love from wherever. We get the love from wherever, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My boy Jeff. Shit, if Brandon did 5% of what he should have, the O-line might have been decent. Correct. Correct.
See, and then that's a prime example of player coaching. We as fans think the players are there. The coaching was lacking. All right,
bro. Yeah, be real, Jeff. Our O-line has talent on it. It has talent on it. We just need a coach to come in and lay that foundation.
Lay that out.
You know what I'm saying? And say, this is what I want you to do, how I need you to play. And then from that standpoint, they can then take that and execute it above and beyond if that's what they need to do. You know what I mean? But real quick, I'll be right back. You can go through the chats real quick. I gotta go grab my co-host.
All right. Let me see. Where did you leave off? Ooh, the Ravens have. We did that with a mentor. Let me catch up real quick to the chat. But man, tell me what y'all thought of that game though, for real though, because that was a great game. Great. So wait a minute, I was fucked up. Does Indiana winning mean Lee Corso's gonna die? Why is it? I was wondering where Lee Corso was last night. I didn't see him. I did not see what we doing. We have to get our draft right. We do get you're right. And that's the thing. You get a pick of a litter. You really do. Which is why I hope they do their homework. If Mendoza's the guy, then Mendoza's the guy. We gotta go about to say it. But no. Shout out to Laker Nation. What's going on, brother? I think Mike McDaniel and Fernando connection would be perfect. The connection for me out of those two nerdy, brilliant football minds together, we're gonna win a lot of games. Hey, for real, I would not mind that. And I think a lot of that has a lot to do too with who we pair Mendoza with, who we're gonna do. No, Atlanta didn't trade up. I know you would know because you were the Penix fan. He did not. What up, Mike? What's going on? Shout out to my boy Mike, Raider Nation, Raw Nation official. Y'all make sure you go follow them, man. Creating and more events in the off season and during the season. So make sure y'all go in there and follow him. Mike don't want mentor. A lot of people don't want the defensive minded coach. They want the offensive mind. They're ready to move on and get going with Mendoza. So that's going to be a good question, and I can't wait to start doing our draft shows because a lot of us are fixated on number one and arguing about moving back and out. But we also pick very high in the second round. So we got to look about who would be available to us or what type of eye grade. I mean, if you're gonna get Mendoza at the second round, you can go O line. I for one would love a wide receiver. I think we need a big wide receiver, an actual threat. So that would be a good spot to try and go get one. I know we did last year with Jack Besh, but I'm not sold on him. Really not sold on Jack Besh, especially as a second round pick. But we'll see. Kubiak is going to be our coach. You just got to be patient till he's available in person for an interview, and that's what I was saying with all the hires, all the hires that are going on to see his name out there as well. Shout out to my boy Jay. What's going on? Just Raiders baby. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Just Raiders baby podcast. Make sure you guys follow, check him out as well. I do not mind Minter if it's a defensive minded coach. For me, it would be Minter Oshula, right? I do agree. I like the defensive thing, and as much as we want to sit here and say you need a quarterback or a defensive edge isn't going to throw quarterback passes, you still need to play good defense. You look at the Broncos. The Broncos primarily are winning with good defense. Buffalo has Josh Allen, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and that wasn't enough. Had Buffalo had a formidable, better defense, Josh Allen, I think, would finally have made that next step going in. But yeah, Dre, man, I feel you. I made you feel you, man. It made me proud because of that defense last night. I'm not even a fan of the U. I'm a U hater. I like Notre Dame, but seeing them out there, man, the way they played, it was just it was really good to see them out there. And I got hated for saying Harbaugh was off the board for us due to his demands. I got called a bullshitter for sitting my evidence on it. No, you're right, dude. And those demands, like, it makes sense. Look at what he did. It was that's what made it more clear that Vegas was not the spot for him, especially after Mark announced that we actually had, football operations people now. We got Spy Tech consulting with Brady, and that's who's going to make our decisions. And I figured, Mike, yeah, we need an offensive minded coach to help the defense. D-Mix 80. If you draft Mendoza, you better get offensive coach. Otherwise, Mendoza is good. You will be running through OC. And then that's the other scary part. A lot of the argument, too, is if you do say hire a young up-and-coming OC and he starts to develop and balls out with Mendoza because we got a defensive-minded coach, then we could possibly lose that OC. Look at what happened over in Detroit, right? Dan Campbell came in, took the realms, promoted, assigned Ben Johnson as his offensive coordinator. Quickly ignited that Lions offense, and you saw how much everybody went in there and wanted him and took him away. And you saw what happened once the Lions lost Ben Johnson. What could happen? Right. Oh, we got that one. Oh man, I was way behind. Right. Eesh. Kubiak seems to be the one. McDaniel is my guy. I do like McDaniel. Yeah. Robert Sala was in the chat. There we go. There we go. Joe Burrow had 1 year at LSU with great players, including Justin Jefferson. And yeah, that's true. I don't know why you brought that up. But let's not compare. Let's not get carried away, Walt, and compare the season and the numbers Joe Burrow put up with what Mendoza put up either. You know, it's completely different, especially too in my eyes. If you see what they did in the championship game, I still remember that Joe Burrow championship game, and he put up what, like 6 touchdowns. He threw for 5, ran for 1, almost like 500 yards of total offense. So yeah, but yeah, it was 1 year. It was 1 year, same way. But to me, that's a whole another level of quarterback when you start comparing those two. Mm-hmm. Did you see the pic of Mendoza's arm? No, which one, man? There's actually, you got off of social media yesterday because people started making me sick with the ABBA song. It was started making me sick to my stomach, all the ABBA song videos. So I just got off, man. Hey, what's going on, Michael Valley? What's going on, brother? Salutes my guy, Rundown and Leo. Mm-hmm. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Make no mistakes. Down. Miami brutalized Mendoza. Man, did they brutalize Mendoza.
Woo. What's going on, everybody? My bad. You know, hey, my co-host, he needed his supplements. You know what time it is. He needed his shit. But we good now. We back. Mm-hmm. So what's the conversation, man? What's people talking about?
No, I was just going through the chats, big dog. I was waiting for you. A lot of the people were talking about how tough Mendoza was, Miami was. Their thoughts on the coaching. Majority of the chat seems to favor Kubiak. Or if we do go with the defensive-minded coach, we got to make sure we get the right OC in there, so we don't waste Mendoza, you know, by bringing him in here, not having everything correctly done for him, man. Yeah.
Correct. Now, you know what, man? What up, Mike, man? I see my boy up in here, man, all that. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty, man. Look, we're going to have this conversation. We're going to bring up some comments. I want participation from everybody when we talk about this. Whatever your mindset is, you feel what I'm saying? Let's get in here. Is Fernando the number 1 overall pick? What's the word, bro? What's the word? We got to turn in the card in a couple months, man. The clock is ticking. So where are we at, Cheeto?
To use my boy 805's phrase, here's the thing. Is he the best quarterback in this draft? Yes. Do we need a quarterback? Absolutely. My thing is, when I think of the number 1 overall pick, I think of value. And I think of other quarterbacks that have been, or to me, were number 1 overalls, no question. Joe Burrow, Caleb Williams, things like that. I don't see that in Mendoza where he's that person. And I think that's where I was joking around with you guys. Like, it would be the Raiders' luck that we get the number 1 pick in a quarterback draft class not as deep or as good as other years, right? But is he good? Yes. Can you win you some games? Yeah, he showed his toughness. He showed his heart. He showed the things that you were like, oh, that's the kind of player I would want on my team, right? But then also, I just don't want us to fall in love with what the legend that we're already creating for Mendoza, you know? If there's another team out there, and that's my whole thing, if there's another team out there that loves him just as much as Raider Nation, you got to listen and see what they're going to offer you to move up to that spot. You know, if they're going to offer you that haul for that number 1 pick, you can't say, no, we just want Mendoza. If it's like 3 first-rounders and a player or 4 or whatever it is, you know, you would be crazy not to look into it or even consider it just because you think Fernando is a player you can't pass up on. Is my thing.
Yeah. Okay. Got that. And does a lot of people feel the same? There's a lot of people feel the same. I mean, I just want to see. I want to see what's going down here, man.
I know Jeff does.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm looking at a lot of number 1. I was even wrong. I'm looking at a lot of number 1 overall picks. I'm just looking at the list of them, right? I'm
recently, at the list of like last 10 years.
You know who we're talking about as franchise alters. Let me go to number 1, bro. That's what I'm looking at. Last 10 years. I'm going to number 1 because like all these guys are. I'm not trying to make my point so quickly. Okay, so look, number 1, Peyton Manning. Okay, there's no debate there, right?
But even that year there was a debate though. Remember, people were saying Ryan Leaf
John
or him.
Elway.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. John Elway, 1983. Right. Yeah. That's a number 1 overall pick. That's cool. Right. Yeah. Terry Bradshaw. Fuck out of here. Right. Troy Aikman. Right. These are old.
Number 1.
Now let's go.
Wait.
More recent.
You brought up Manning, Elway, and Troy. Those 3 quarterbacks. This is my thing with Fernando and the nation. Everyone wants him because he's undefeated, because he's the Heisman Trophy winner. Manning never won a natty. Elway didn't even win a bowl game.
See, that's for those people that maybe just watched this. Now you already
and that's my thing with you have to get him. Like, I want y'all to watch more than 3 games.
Yeah, you
before
know
you come out
here
and tell me.
Yeah,
I know you.
Yeah. And we do all this thing. Now look, Stafford, right? Stafford,
Georgia. Yeah.
Stafford, yeah, he number 1 overall pick.
No question.
Was he a franchise changer?
Yeah. I thought he was. He was just in a bad organization that never did anything to help him out other than draft Calvin Johnson.
Okay. Eli Manning. Yeah.
Eli was drafted by the Chargers, but then traded to New York.
No. Don't worry, Jeff. You know me. I'm going back for y'all, for the older cats. Don't worry about me. You know all about that young shit. So when we go, hey, you know, you can say what you want about Eli. Eli won 2 chips.
And he beat Brady twice. How many other people can say that?
Yeah. How talented or not talented you think he is? That's on the resume, right? So, okay, boom. Cam Newton. Cam, yeah, for sure. He's a better prospect. Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck was the last generational quarterback I've ever seen.
Really?
I'll tell you the truth. Bro, Andrew, there's no question. There's no fucking question. He went to the Colts first year, and every year from that was like, yeah.
Andrew was a baller. I remember him in college because Notre Dame played Stanford back then, so Andrew Luck was trouble.
Top 5, bro. So for me, bro, Andrew was it. Because like when I think about that, like generational, maybe it's like you live up to every expectation. It don't you know what I mean? Like the LeBron shit, right? Where LeBron, high school, all that expectation, you pretty much lived up to the whole thing. You know what I mean? To what it was. Andrew the same way to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the injury and him having to retire early.
Oh shit, bro. We be talking about him right now.
Yeah, no, Andrew was a dog. I'm not gonna lie.
Right now.
Yeah.
I love Joe Burrow. But he's not the same prospect as Andrew Luck. He's not. He's not. As much as I love Joe, is he?
I like Joe. I still think he is. But the problem with him, I think he fell victim to his own thing where he said, you got to keep my receivers, and they never upgraded his O-line. And because they didn't upgrade his O-line, it backfired, and he kept getting hurt all the fucking time because they can't protect him.
I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
So so you can argue to it that he is a franchise changer as far as Joe Burrow.
He is.
But how did he change his franchise? Did he change his franchise with the running mobility and all the extra?
His arm.
Well, shit. The only problem with Joe is that he gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? But he's not. When we're talking about number 1 overall picks, now again, Joe is different. I'm not saying Fernando is Joe Burrow, but I'm not saying that. But the game, you feel what I'm saying? Like if there are people saying he's not a number 1 overall pick because he don't look like Cam Newton or Caleb Williams, get that shit out your mind, bro. Because
they're different. They're different style players. You can't compare Caleb. You can't compare Caleb to Fernando. He's a different style of player.
Carson Palmer.
You don't want to get me started what I think about USC.
Carson Palmer. Come on, bro. Like these are number 1 overall guys, and you telling me he don't look like a number 1 overall guy? Look, hold on. Drew Bledsoe.
Oh, I remember Drew. Come
on now. Yeah. We going back now. I'm going back for some of my folks. We can go back even more recent.
Now Palmer and Drew, it was different era, different QB type. Pocket.
100%. Now let's go more recent. Jared Goff was a number 1 overall pick. I think he's better than Jared Goff.
I think I didn't never understood the Jared Goff one. To me, I was like, really?
Is he not better than Jared Goff though? He's better than Jared Goff. Savage. He's better than Jared Goff.
Because to me, that's who my comparison is right now at this point.
No. Not no more.
Not no more. Not after being. He showed he's tougher than Jared Goff.
He's way more mobile. Bro, is Jared Goff making that jump cut at all?
No.
Jared Goff is breaking. Yeah. He's tearing every knee muscle making that fucking jump cut.
No, mobility wise, yeah. But what about as far as his throwing?
He's a better arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say better, but I feel like they have a similar type arm. But the difference is the mobility, though.
And that's the difference between them. He's a mobile Jared Goff.
Well, shit, that's better. Yeah. That's better.
But when we say mobile, y'all, we don't mean Lamar Jackson. Before y'all go crazy about mobile,
if Jared Goff could move, he'd probably avoid taking them dumbass sacks or throwing dumbass picks.
Yeah.
So maybe that'd be it. Baker Mayfield.
Ooh, Baker's a dog though, and I didn't like Baker in college.
But everybody was like, "Why the fuck is he the number 1 overall pick?" Were they not? He should. Yeah, it wasn't a lot of people that was like.
You know what it was? It was the Oklahoma Sooner haters.
Maybe
you don't believe in an Oklahoma quarterback because they don't do shit in the NFL.
Yeah, bro. So it's like, okay, Baker Mayfield. Did he look like a number 1 overall pick? No, nobody was like, "Oh, Baker." Alex Smith. He's a number 1 overall pick, right?
Bad. Should have been Rodgers. That one should have been Rodgers. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kyler Murray. It is now already shown that 6 feet and under quarterbacks picked first overall don't end up working out. It's shown.
No, Drew Brees was later.
Yeah, Drew Brees was later in his career. Yeah. Bryce Young, the book is still out. It's happening, but it's slow. You know, and Kyler Murray's about to be on his second fucking team. So.
Oh man.
You know, so there's that. Okay, all right. Now what? Trevor Lawrence. Okay. Now, you can tell me that, but from where Trevor was prospected to be out of Clemson and what he is in Jacksonville, he's a disappointment. I've been saying.
That's different. Yeah.
He's a disappointment.
So
again,
college Trevor was a better college quarterback than Mendoza.
I get that.
College Trevor. Has he lived up to the number 1 hype that he should have been? Not at all. Not at all. People expecting more out of Sunshine. Yeah.
It's a crapshoot, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
for sure. Yeah.
He was the next Peyton Manning, and some motherfuckers kept calling him, bro. Not that.
Yeah, they did. I'm the same. Because he moved. Sam, another one.
Jameis Winston.
What college did Sam Bradford go to?
Oklahoma, yeah.
I told you, there's a lot of hate for those Oklahoma quarterbacks.
Jameis Winston.
Florida State. Yeah.
David fucking Carr.
Yeah, I didn't think Jameis Winston should have been number 1 or David Carr. Yeah.
Everybody always like when people tell me he don't look like a number 1 overall pick.
But see, even Winston and David Carr didn't look like number 1 overall picks. And they still got this is
the list, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. Look, we can debate it all we want because right now we know what their careers are.
But because they got taken at number 1, should they have been taken at number 1? Was that the right choice?
Oh, number 1, if Jameis wasn't throwing fucking 30 interceptions in a season, he probably not having the type of career trajectory he has, to be honest. That's on him. His ass was throwing 30 picks in a season. And then we got okay, what year would you want to focus on? This is probably a good little litmus test to see some other shit.
I would say within the last.
I'm gonna be real with you. Anybody that got some Jets shit in their name and they slandering Mendoza, I'm not listening to you, bro. I'm just not
Jets name.
I'm not listening to you. Because any Jets motherfucker trying to say Mendoza is trash, bro, I'm not playing in mind games with them, bro.
They just try to get us to think he's trash. And that's my thing. Mendoza's going number 1, regardless. My thing, is it us or is it us trading to another team that wants him more than we do? And is willing to give up a haul. Yeah.
Let's say Jameis Winston, right? Because maybe that's the one that everybody would say maybe he shouldn't have been the number 1 overall pick, right?
He shouldn't have. Clearly.
Or maybe Baker. Which draft would y'all like to focus on? Because this would be a good litmus test, right? To be like, all right, maybe. So let's go.
You know what? I think it was the Winston one. I don't think that QB draft class was that good anyway.
Okay, yeah, not true. No, that shit had Marcus Mariota in it, bro.
It did. He went to the top. Okay.
Yeah, that shit had Mariota in it. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
if you would, who was the number 1 then? Should it have been Mariota or Winston?
Winston won the Heisman that year.
Okay, but no, not who should have been the number 1 though.
But guess what? if Marcus Mariota decided to go back to Oregon, who's going to be the number 1 overall pick?
Jameis Winston.
Okay, that's the predicament we're in.
But they chose Jameis because of his size, right? Mariota was a system guy at Oregon. Jameis had more of a higher thing.
Conversation, bro. I forgot because you know what? I went to that national championship game. They played against each other too. I was there. That shit was crazy. Buddy fumbled the fucking ball. Jameis fumbled that ball back. That's how you should have known what was gonna happen with Jameis.
You should have known when he got fucking busted for stealing the crab legs, man.
Yeah, bro. God, what was the talk? I don't know.
Mind you, I love me some Jameis Winston though. Yeah. I do. As a personality, I love that dude.
I love Jameis Winston, but him, like when Winston get drafted, that's the thing. Mariota was in that draft, so I don't think it was a
if that was one. I remember saying that what you call it
2015. Hold on, 2015 NFL draft. Let's see what we got in the 2015. Now the Tampa Bay, of course, selected your boy Jameis, right? Selected Jameis. Mariota went second to the Titans. We picked fucking Amari Cooper third.
Damn, he was third overall?
Yes, bro. Yes, he was third overall.
Don't start. You're gonna start reading the list behind Amari.
Watch this shit. Todd Gurley. After that.
I remember. I wanted Gurley. Thank goodness we didn't get Gurley.
Melvin Gordon after that. Thank God. You think Tampa Bay was like, fuck, we should get Melvin Gordon instead of Jameis Winston? No.
Oh my God, Melvin Gordon.
Marcus Peters was there. Now, Marcus Peters.
No, Marcus Peters turned out to be good before he ended up. Yeah.
Turned out to be good, pretty good. But are you taking Marcus Peters above Jameis Winston, number 1 overall in that draft?
No. In that draft, you wanted a quarterback, and there was 2 quarterbacks. It was Jameis and Mariota.
Tyler Lockett was in that draft too. Let me see who else is in this. Let me see. Okay, I see it. This is the actual list. Dante Fowler was third, actually. Dante Fowler was third. Amari Cooper was fourth. He was fourth. Brandon Scherff from the Redskins. He's a good player. Leonard Williams was in that draft. He was 6th overall. Oh my God. That's the Kevin White Chicago Bears draft. Shit.
Oh.
Vic Beasley in this draft.
Beasley. Yeah.
Right, Vic Beasley. Eric Flower. Bro, this draft looks like this year's draft. No, but this fucking year looks like this year's draft because there's nobody like, and I'm not saying Mendoza's Jameis Winston because I think he's better than Jameis Winston, but at the same time, there's no player that you're gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm gonna take him above a quarterback, or I can justifiably do all that.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Vic Beasley, 8 to the Falcons. Eric Flowers, 9 to the Giants. Todd Gurley, 10 to the Rams. Trey Waynes, 11 to the Vikings. Danny Shelton, 12 to the Browns.
Danny Shelton, oh my God.
Andrus Pete, 13 to the Saints. Devontae Parker, 14, Dolphins. Melvin Gordon, 15, Chargers. Kevin Johnson, 16, Texans. Eric Armstead, 17, Niners. Chiefs took Marcus Peters at 18. Like, bro, none of these dudes in the first round, like, you're like, oh, I'm taking above a quarterback.
No. Yeah. And it's hard to say you take anyone above a quarterback, Yeah.
You can't do that. Like, I don't even think there's a player in this draft. Now, if there was a Jeremiah Smith in this draft, maybe. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like,
he didn't declare.
Yeah, fuck it. You know what I mean? If there's a Micah Parsons, which Ruben Bain is
I was about to say, bro. Our boy Ruben Bain.
Like, but is he enough for you to be like, I'm not gonna take a quarterback. I'm not gonna take a quarterback. I don't know if it's enough, bro. I don't even think there's not even a lineman, like an O lineman that we can take that I feel justifiably puts us in that range either at all.
No, you know what? I haven't looked deep enough, and we were going to start doing that about as far as like ranking players, not just positions, but as far as talent wise. You know how you have your leaderboard for the draft boards about who's the best player, not based on position, just talent, Yeah.
Right. So it's like, okay, there now. What is your holdup on Mendoza right now that you feel that we shouldn't be taking him right now? What's the big holdup?
My holdup is, to me, it feels like we want a quarterback so bad because we do need one. And in this draft, there's one guy, and it's like, ugh.
But what are the negatives?
Not the overall, just my negatives on Mendoza.
Yeah, like why would he be not? Why not? Like, what's the negatives where you're looking is like,
oh, okay. You know,
I can understand, like, if we're looking at him and he looks like fucking like let's who, like, if it was Dalen Gabriel and shit and everybody's trying to hype him up.
He's better than Dalen
Gabriel. Yeah. I'll be with y'all, but I don't see that. Like, where is the negatives on him?
Right. Well, shout out to Jay real quick for bringing this up because we're gonna talk about this thing. I keep saying we need to find 2 reasons not to draft Mendoza. Now I haven't found anything.
No,
we are so jaded. We feel we don't deserve nice things.
I would like. That's what I'm saying. I really want the list compiled to me.
My thing with Mendoza. Here goes my thing with Mendoza. One is I am not one to get fixated on a 1-year sensation based on the year that he had. You know, he won undefeated. Oh, he's a Heisman. To me, no, fuck that. I need to see him read defenses. I need to see him make those big throws, right? Also, too, is the offense. You know, Cignetti, the type of offense that he wants, the RPO style. You know, how's he going to do? One big thing that got answered for me yesterday was how is he going to react or handle pressure? Because a lot of what I didn't see him was have to overcome that this year, especially in the playoffs, you know?
Right.
Because we talked about this with CJ. Maybe he just don't have it in those big moments. Like, he may be a good quarterback, but come playoff time, something happens in his brain, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. Right?
Bro, I swear to you, I think he turns that shit up a notch, bro. I really do. Like, I think he's one of them motherfuckers, bro. Like,
and that's what I wanted to see with Mendoza. And I think Chris said it in the group chat earlier. The same with Bo Nix, right? Or Caleb. Something clicks in their head in the fourth quarter where it's just like, boom, I need it. And when I saw him make that run, because I was joking around with Nathan, like, they're really going to kick a field goal. Like, you're not going to put the ball in the hands of your dude, and you're going to kick a field goal. And then he called timeout, came back and gave the ball to Mendoza, and they fucking scored. And I was like, "Whoa, shit, goddamn, that just shut me up real quick."
So, but I personally think he turns that, like, I really do. Like, you know, maybe it's a trivial thing, maybe it's just me thing, and you know, people like, "Oh, that's fucking stupid." But it's things I look at when I look at my quarterback. When I see you in the broadcast, right? And I'm looking at this mother, and then, you know, every quarterback gets that little view where you can look into his shit. And I look in your eyes, and that shit, if you look frantic, I'm already like, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Some people don't like this. Derek Carr had that fucking look multiple times.
Derek Carr had it after he broke his fucking foot or whatever.
And when I saw that look, I would be like, fuck.
Yeah.
We're like, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't there today. It ain't there today. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. And now maybe in the NFL it changes. But I've seen it multiple times. Ohio State game. I believe Alabama hitting multiple times in this game. Bro, he's got rocked a couple times in this whole little run.
He's got the size to be able to take it, too. He does.
Every time he's gotten rocked, bro, I look in that motherfucking helmet, and that shit is still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every time, bro. Like, and that's, to me, I like that from my quarterback. You know what I mean? When I can look and I know you're going to remain the same. Whether I get hit or not. So I can fuck with that. Now, this is where I always say, this is where I'll rebuttal to this about the offense, right? Or at least, like,
what I didn't finish about the offense before he goes, I don't know if it's the offense, but what I see in him, I don't see him read the field that much. It's just like, I look here, it ain't there. It ain't there. I go here. That's it. You know, I don't see him scan the field. Now, maybe he's one of those QB types that sees it more than I realize. Like, he don't need to move his head or whatever, right? Maybe he just knows where it's going to be or whatever. And if that is, that's good. But to me, that's where that's your offense. You know what it's like. Although I did see him do it a couple times yesterday. I did see him scan and look multiple places. But Miami made him look multiple places because they took away that first read. So he had to do that yesterday. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But
Severe,
that's my whole thing.
The reasons that we can't share on screen. It ain't been no.
Yeah, no, we can't bring those up.
It ain't been logical ass reasons. These are shits we can't talk about on screen.
Those have nothing to do with football.
That's different. But look, this is where I'm at. Okay, with that, I believe yesterday. You can agree, you cannot agree. I didn't like the play calling from the offense. I didn't like the way the game was being called from Indiana and Cignetti.
You thought it was too conservative, right?
I thought it was too conservative, and I don't think that's him. I think that's Cignetti. That's how Cignetti coaches. You feel what I'm saying? I felt like he got a little tight towards there, but you know when he has to when he is asked to put that team on his back and make throws, bro. I mean, if he don't convert some of them 4th down throws yesterday, what happens?
So just talk about those throws. The back shoulder ones?
Yeah, any of them, any 4th down throw. If he has to make a 4th down throw, bro, he's got to convert that. If he don't make those conversions, what happens in this game?
Oh, it completely changes. Yeah.
It completely changes now. Yeah. Look, everybody can talk all back. Bro, that back shoulder shit is just in his bag, bro. Like,
and that's exactly what we're saying. So, is that a good thing, or is that more he has the receivers that are good enough that you can do that with?
No, that's a good thing, bro. That's a thing because if every quarterback can do a back shoulder shit like that, then everybody be doing it.
No, they can't. And then that's the other part. They can't do that.
They can't do that, bro. Like, it's just in his bag. You just if he has a receiver
that's a good thing to have in your bag, by the way.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, first of all, we don't think 89 that we got gonna be able to do some shit like that.
That's the only one that I can think of in our team that can do it.
That's all you need.
We saw 89 catch one off the ground with one hand.
Bro, when Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams was in Green Bay, what the fuck was they doing for years?
Dude, they were living off of that shit.
Multiple years, bro.
Yeah,
they were doing
multiple
the same
years.
thing, and people was getting frustrated. Why? Because you can't stop that.
You can't stop it. Yeah.
If I decide on any given play, on any given down, that I'm gonna throw Brock Bowers out there 1-on-1 and throw a back shoulder, that's what I'm gonna do. You can't be mad at a motherfucker for saying that and being able to do that. And again, if every quarterback can throw that back shoulder like that, everybody be doing it. We be seeing it every week. He just got that shit in his bag, bro. I just think he's got that in his bag, and that's a good thing to have in the clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I mean, maybe some people play golf, maybe you don't, whatever the case, but that's probably like your lucky driver or whatever, man. See, that's how I know you motherfuckers hear what you want to hear. You hear what you want.
No, we didn't say that.
You hear what you want. All right.
No, wait, no. If Mendoza was Aaron Rodgers, I would not be telling y'all trade that shit.
Hell no. But I'm just saying, like, if you have a connection with somebody in the bag, bro, like that's what I'm gonna do.
Right.
I mean, shit, didn't Brady and Gronk do the same thing? Multiple years. Shit, remember the interview I sent with you with Peyton? He said, shit, there's sometimes I'll line Gronk up out there and just be like, all right, bro, 1-on-1. Let's get it done.
Yeah.
It is what it is, bro.
That was a great one. When they broke it down, like I love that video. When Tom said that, yeah.
I like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
And realistically, I didn't see him do that much at Cal. He didn't do that back shoulder shit a lot at Cal. You know what I mean? Like he had it.
Yeah. But Cal, the offense was different. The receivers completely. He didn't have Surratt and fucking Becker came out of fucking nowhere.
Let me bring this up to you because since I've done this show, you know me. I've been getting quarterback every year since I've done this show. So I've looked at this stat a lot. Progression over years, right? And what do you do over the course of your college career, not just your last year? When you look at his college career, look at these numbers, bro. Look at his improvement. You can say, oh, it's Cignetti, bro, but he jumped from 63% to 68% year 1 to year 2.
He played more games in 24 than he did in 23. Yeah.
Played more games for sure.
That INT ratio wasn't that great in 2023, huh?
It wasn't that great, but look what happened in 2024 when he gets the full offense now.
Yeah.
Dropped down by 4. Right, you drop that down by 4. You get
two more tutties
on that, and now this. year,
but he got sacked like a motherfucker that year.
I didn't even see that shit.
41 sacks, Lord!
I didn't even see that shit.
No wonder he left Cal.
Yeah, goddamn. I didn't see that at all. So it's like, okay, you go from that, but look at the rating. Look at the rating after the sack. You go from 132 to 144, right? Yeah. Then when you get with a coach that got some structure, believe in you, and the system fits you, what do? Yeah. You go for 41 tubs and six interceptions. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's progression to me. That's not just saying like,
he progressed, and he didn't just come out of I guess nowhere, right? But
bro, these don't look like, that's just the coach. This look like a motherfucker that has talent that needs to be structured.
The only reason I would say just the coach, I would like to see what Rourke's numbers were last year in this.
Let's go through it, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Because I remember everybody was hype on Rourke too. Remember? Yeah. Oh, Rourke from Indiana.
Was Curtis Rourke a first round QB though? Talked about like
he was though.
First round?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Let's look at his stats last year. I don't give a fuck about Wikipedia. Give me this shit right here. He came from Ohio too. That's crazy.
Did he?
Yeah, he came from Ohio. Boy, this shit not even comparable.
No. Let me see.
Hold on. I gotta see it like. I gotta see it a little bit bigger. I'm trying to blow it up real quick. Okay, y'all in your eyes.
Mind you, we're not big stats people. I'm a big. I have what I see on the field, y'all. Eye test. Yeah,
for real. But at the end of the day, like people saying, well, Curtis Rourke was doing this last year. Okay, let's look what Curtis did, shall we? See what we did. Let's see. And Curtis Rourke was 25 last year, by the way.
Now, how old is Fernando? 24?
2.
Yeah.
So okay, there's that, right? But
see. Fernando
28 2,800 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 27 touchdowns. It's just not even fucking comparable.
27 touchdowns, four INTs. Yeah,
that's cool. I got 41
touchdowns. but my thing is, look at the big difference though from where he was to once he got in Cignetti's offense.
This is true, but at the same time, you know what I mean. Look at all these years he's played.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in Ohio that long. he was one of those guys. Okay,
that should have been fucking working on his 401k. Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Curtis Rourke is a 6th year last year, bro. 6th year. Fernando's a redshirt junior.
Junior. Yeah.
Come on, dog. It's not even the same. It's not even the same. I'm not even gonna do all that, bro.
No, it's not the same, but there is something to say about quarterbacks being successful in a Cignetti system.
Yeah, but this is what my argument has always been, right? Yeah. Yes, Cignetti has a part of their success. You can see it, right? 2,200 yards to 2,800 yards, 11 touchdowns, and this is the best touchdown year he's had, right? That's the best year. Besides that goddamn 2022 year at Ohio, he was going stupid.
He was stupid.
But other than that, right? Like, I think it's something to be said that Fernando is the guy that now we can beat Ohio State. Now we can beat Penn State. We can go to the national championship game. You know what it is, bro. Sometimes,
especially in college ball. Yeah, especially college ball. Like, you get certain dudes because he's gonna get you past Ohio State. He's gonna get you past Penn State. Yeah.
Am I tweaking, or does that say 11 games, Mike? Or am I?
Yeah, it's 10-1.
11 games played.
Yeah, they were 10-1.
11 games played, do it not?
Yeah.
10-1. Okay.
Because they were they undefeated till Notre Dame beat them in the playoffs?
Bro, they got beat by Ohio State. Remember?
Oh, so this is not including the postseason. Okay.
They didn't even. I don't even think. Did Indiana even go to the playoffs?
Yeah, Notre Dame beat them.
Oh, Notre Dame. And what was the score to that?
Oh, Notre Dame annihilated them with our run game. They had no answer for our run game. Yeah.
There we go. Do you think Curtis Rourke would have made a big difference in that game?
You mean Mendoza?
No, I'm talking about yesterday's game. Last year. If Curtis Rourke played, because I guess wasn't Curtis Rourke hurt for that game? He was hurt for that playoff game, wasn't he?
No, he played. No, the one that was hurt was Beck. He didn't play in the Georgia game, so we played against Gunner. Yeah, but Rourke played.
If Rourke played, then case closed. Case fucking closed.
Because it was Rourke, and then we faced that other kid, Aller. We faced both those kids. Yeah.
Yep. If you Yeah, if you get bounced out one year, then the next year, all you really did was change the quarterback, and y'all go to the national championship game.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is the difference then? Yeah. What's the difference?
And then a name like Penn State, I get it, but let's not act like Penn State wasn't what they were supposed to be this year either. This shouldn't have been that close for them.
Bro, Penn State is Penn State regardless.
No, I get that. Like, yeah, I get that, but it's not like they were the previous year's Penn State.
No, but Ohio State was.
Ohio State was. I'm not gonna lie.
And he beat them fair and square. Now, Ohio, it's funny because Ohio State players, after they played Miami, they were like, oh, we would have beat them 10 out of 10. And Carson Beck ain't that good. They ain't say that shit after they played Indiana, though.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I'm just saying, right? Like these are shits I noticed. This and so it could be like, oh man, he's all for Mendoza. But at the same time, bro, I just don't want us to get so far into being he's a system quarterback. He's a system guy because you don't do that. Bro.
Okay, so then go back to what you were saying. Fernando, is he the type of QB where he doesn't need as many pieces around him in order to be successful? So the thing right now with people who aren't saying Fernando's it, they're saying it's because Cignetti has this beefed up O-line in front of him, right? He's got these two great wide receivers on the outside, right? Yeah. My homeboy from Notre Dame, fucking traitor, left Notre Dame and went to Indiana. You know? Yeah.
That makes me laugh when people.
Yeah.
This is why, like, me and Severe be getting into it all the time, bro.
No, that's why I brought it up, because if people could see the arguments in the chat.
What talent does Indiana have? Please tell me. Right? To be honest with you, bro.
Let's use Turf's argument. He's playing against grown men.
Bro, if they were fucking Bishop Sycamore, they're getting their ass whooped. That team that was over there old as hell, they're getting their ass whooped.
Not Bishop Sycamore.
My thing is this, bro. Everybody want to talk about he's got all this talent. He's got all this talent. The last team to do what Indiana just did was 2019 LSU. Let's go bar for bar, roster for roster on 2019 LSU and this fucking roster.
Oh, Burrow's team?
Yes.
Oh, that's a comparison. That LSU roster was insane, bro. On, Leo. You could build an all-star college football team off that roster.
Dog. Like, that's what the team was before.
Yeah.
Burrow and them did that. Wasn't it that 2001 Miami team?
The 2001 Miami team.
Now let's compare that 2001 Miami team to this Indiana
team. That shit was stacked, bro. That 21. Yeah.
Stop it. Even last night, you can tell there's an just for me, and maybe I'm wrong, but for me, I looked at it, bro, like there's an athletic difference in this game yesterday.
I saw it yesterday. You saw it yesterday. Yeah.
There was a big ass athletic difference in that game, bro. You can see it from the D line,
especially once Miami started playing more closer to the line on the. You could see that
Miami had more physical, natural, athletic talent, bro. They have athletes. Yeah. Indiana don't have those athletes. Are y'all taking? So who in here is taking fucking Elijah Surratt over Malachi Tony? Let me know.
Not I.
I would love to know. Who's gonna do that? Right? Who's taking Elijah Surratt over Jeremiah Smith right now? Let me know.
Yeah,
who's gonna do that? No. Even for a shitty year that he had, who's taking Elijah Surratt over Ryan Williams?
No.
You're not doing it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy talk.
Doing it. So everybody's like, oh, he has all this talent. No, he doesn't. There is nobody on this fucking team you're taking over a lot of people, bro. You know what I mean? There's nobody you're taking over a lot.
I think I even said something like that the other day. Like, Coach O will never win another title again because that team was fucking stacked.
Bro, we're talking about two of the greatest NFL receivers of our era, right? In Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase on one squad.
Yeah. And the running back, even though he didn't pan out for the Chiefs, Edler, that dude was so fucking good in college, bro.
Quick, move so fast, right? And this is why I'll give it to Raw Nation, man. The only other guy on this Indiana squad that's like, he's NFL, he really, you know what I mean, like real deal guy, Coogan.
Right, Coogan. And that's Coogan. That's what I'm saying. Him. Yeah. Him. Yeah.
It's him and Mendoza as like probably first round guys. What other first round guys on this fucking squad, bro?
Yeah. Not even Surratt. I think me and Nate were trying to figure out where Surratt would go.
Guy, bro.
I think like late second, early third. Yeah.
Surratt's not no first round dude. Hell no. You know what I mean? Like, so you look around, bro, there's no other first round guys, not even on maybe D'Angelo Pons, but the fact that he's 5'9", You know what I mean? And 170, like,
hey, stop making
the problem.
The little homies, dog. I get it.
You know what the NFL gonna do. NFL gonna do that, bro. As soon as he get them measurements and they talking about he 5'9", 170. Oh shit.
Hey, just so the chat knows, it's not arguing that Fernando is not number one. It's the Raiders. Should they just say fuck it and take him? Right? Say fuck it
at this point?
At this point,
it's still 2 months in the process. So it's like you got to understand. But it's like every argument that everybody always had. Again, he has the most talented team in football. No, the fuck he doesn't. Not at all.
But they're no slouches though either. Even though they're not 4 or 5-star recruits, they're not like a punk team either.
They have the best coached team. That's just what it is. They're disciplined. They're well coached. They know where they're supposed to be. Right. That's not, as far as a player, that's not my motherfucking fault that your coach ain't teaching you the X's and O's right.
And to their credit, yesterday, they were up against the wall. I mean, Miami was taking over that fucking game. That block punt, bro. But Indiana stayed tough. They didn't back down into that situation. Yeah.
Mike, you ain't gave me one reason. I still ain't seen one like legitimate reason. I'm looking for legitimacy. I want legitimacy. I don't want vibes. I'm not off that shit.
No, we can't. The other part that we talk about in the chat, y'all, we can't bring that part. Has nothing to do with this conversation.
We're not on vibes. Like, not right now.
Like if you don't like his post game interviews, or you don't like the Jesus part, like that's different. Like that's different, right?
Stop that. Now, let's go to the conversation of he needs a lot around him to succeed,
and that's why I wanted to bring it up, because you're the Mendoza guy. That's the
Now, right? I believe, yes, he's gonna need some things around him to succeed in order for us to see the full Super Saiyan Mendoza godlike look. He's gonna need some things around him. You feel what I'm saying? And probably, that's if you're talking about, first of all, the number one list that we just fucking gave right here of number one quarterbacks overall. A lot of them motherfuckers needed people around them, but let's just focus on
Bradford was fucking
let's focus Baker Mayfield and like, come on, bro, you know what I mean? Like they need guys, but let's focus on the guys that everybody want to focus on, right? Let's say Joe Burrow. Let's say Joe Burrow. Let's focus on him. Joe Burrow didn't make the fucking playoffs because he didn't have help, right?
He can stay standing. He kept getting hurt.
Okay, stay standing. Yeah, that too.
Shit, he didn't get a chance to.
Hey, even if he was healthy, bro, that motherfucking defense. That
horrible.
Defense right there. Terrible.
Terrible.
Right? God awful.
I feel bad for Hendricks. I feel bad for Hendricks.
God awful.
Like people feel bad for Max. I feel bad for Hendricks.
Right? And let's even go in this debate, right? Because guess what? What were the Bengals? Weren't the Bengals ass Joe Burrow's first year? Weren't they fucking trash?
Yeah, they were. They were trash.
That's what they had to go do. Had to go get him some help, didn't they?
Yeah.
They had to go get Jamar Chase, did they not?
He actually got hurt his rookie year, if I'm not mistaken.
Shit. Joe is such a bad example because his ass gets hurt.
And that's where the problem comes in. Yeah.
At the same time, did they not have to go in that second year and go have to get Jamar Chase?
Yes, they got Jamar. And
they had to go get T. Higgins. Yes, they did. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, now let's go on some other guys. Yeah. Then everybody's like, oh, now maybe if you want to say Caleb Williams, there's only so far in quarterbacks few between that's gonna do that type of shit, bro.
And we've had this discussion in the chat. A lot of people, we need the next Mahomes. There's only been one dude that I've been able even to compare to be like 15 in college, and that was Caleb. That was Caleb. That's just different. You know what I mean? Like,
you're not gonna get that. That's so far few between.
Right. Appreciate it, Mike. Yeah.
Appreciate it, big dog. Like so with Caleb, no, he doesn't need every single thing around him to be perfect in order to succeed. But he's got that type of talent, right? Not everybody does. Patrick, maybe the same way.
Patrick, same way. Yeah.
But guess what? This is what I always say. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You know what I always say, Leo? It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
Mahomes is he is the greatest quarterback of this era. And he didn't make the fucking playoffs because his team failed to give him an O-line and receivers that can catch.
Oh, yeah. These fucking, how many balls they dropped and Yeah.
It don't matter how great he is, bro. Mm-hmm. He's a statue finna be built for this man outside that stadium.
Their OC was fucking horrible. I don't know what the fuck they were doing.
Don't matter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Caleb definitely has first overall type pick talent that led them to
a nice
to a nice 3-and-something season that first year.
Yeah.
Until he got what?
Ben Johnson.
Help, coaching, and all the extra. Yeah. So the talent isn't just all of it, right? Mm-hmm. I mean,
and that was the thing though with the talent. Even if you remember watching the game this week in the Bears game, Ben called a good game and That play that tied the game at the end, that wasn't a drawn up Ben Johnson play. That was Caleb. That was Caleb being Caleb.
That's Caleb doing some spectacular ass shit. That like that. But guess what won the game? Sean McVay going up to your boy Stafford. Hey, dog, we just go run this, and this, and I want to gun their ass down. All right, bet. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Stafford didn't. What did Stafford do tremendous on that drive except for that throw to fucking Devontae on that?
That throw to Devontae was fucking nice, bro.
That throw right there. But either way, bro, he didn't do nothing spectacular. He fucking gunned them down and did what he was supposed to do. Mm-hmm. How? Yeah. Did I miss a super chat? I'm sorry, bro.
Relax, Mike. You're USC fan. I get it.
My God, man. $2 holler, man. Will Mendoza still go first overall?
No. I think Lawrence would. No
Trevor
question.
Lawrence will go first.
Trevor Lawrence will go first. Yeah. That's what I said. College Trevor was different, y'all. Yeah.
Oh, Trevor was Jesus to some people, bro. They was
yeah.
Back in the day, bro. But so no, he's not going above that. But at the same time, look, Severe saying I'm moving the goalpost. He's saying I'm moving the Every single quarterback needs things to succeed. There is not one quarterback you can tell me that drug a team that was dog shit by themselves to the playoffs or to the Super Bowl and won it. Who's done that?
Oh, a quarterback that drug a team that was dog shit to the Super Bowl?
Defense can carry a fucking team. A defense can do that. Yeah. Trent Dilfers and all this shit. We can do that for sure. That's a unit. But what quarterback can just say, man, I don't need a fucking O-line and I don't need no receivers to do this. Who?
Right.
Zero. None. You are every single quarterback.
The only one was that Bengals team because the way they beat Mahomes to get and they made it to the Super Bowl. But they did have, he had Chase. Yeah, Chase. But that wasn't a great team. Like that team had no business being in the Super Bowl.
No, but guess what? He wasn't. They had to go get Chase for that though. Remember?
They did have to go get Chase. Yeah.
They had to get Chase for that, bro. Didn't they have T. Higgins in that one too, or they didn't have T. Higgins yet?
I'm not sure if they had T yet, but they had other weapons besides Chase though. Yeah,
right.
I think the running back was actually playing good that year for the.
They had Joe Mixon that year. They had Joe Mixon that year.
Mixon. Yeah, they had Mixon.
See, look, bro. Like if they didn't have Jamar Chase, do they get to the Super Bowl like that? Probably not. Probably not because he needs Jamar Chase, bro. He needs
that Bengals team got hot in the playoffs, and that's what happened. Yeah.
Now you can say maybe not now because of what type of quarterback Joe Burrow is now, right? Mm-hmm. But in them first couple years, bro, Jamar Chase, I think, was crucial to this man and his development. Crucial. Mm. Higgins was there before Chase. Even so.
Oh, see, there you go. Really?
Even so.
So Chase still got paid before Higgins? That's crazy.
Oh, big dog. Look here, dog. if you telling me Higgins was there before Chase and they still went out and surrounded him with talent, there's nothing you can say. You have to surround your quarterback with talent. I don't give a fuck who he is.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. He still got to get surrounded by the blood of Mary and all the extra shit.
And to your point, when people use that argument, that goes for a lot of people because it's crazy to think that there's a quarterback out there that can just lead a team to the Super Bowl nowadays.
No,
you have to surround them with something. You either have to protect them or you have to give them weapons, right? Stafford, for as good as he was, never got it done in Detroit because they didn't give him the surrounding cast.
Thank you. Why did Andrew Luck retire?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Andrew Luck is a generational quarterback, but Andrew Luck retired because they failed to get him an O-line. They failed. Mm-hmm. And I'm taking, I guarantee you anybody up in here is taking Andrew Luck 10 out of 10 over Fernando Mendoza. 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
But even the greatest quarterback prospect of this era still had to retire because his organization failed to surround him with talent. What it is, bro. Bears got mad talent.
Wait. Yeah, 805. Tell us your reason. We're still on that topic.
Yeah.
Shout out to 805. He just got caught up. You asked reasons why not to pick Mendoza number 1.
Yes. So
what 805,
is it? 805 gonna give you something.
805 gonna give us something.
You know what I mean? Now look, because we're gonna talk about the other side of it, then we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. But the other side is trading.
1 second.
Go ahead. And the other side is trading the number 1 overall pick. And that's the other side of it for everybody that's for trading the pick. What would you do it for? Right? And how confident are we in that plan? But let me see what people are talking about, man. We got screwed by the Reds versus the Bengals 2021 playoffs. Yeah, our team wasn't that good that year anyway, though. To be honest, I felt our team wasn't that good, but that's just me. Silver and Fact says at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the fuck we think. Just got to trust Spytek and his guys do their due diligence, and Brady made the right call. I mean, I disagree with that, Silver. It does matter. I mean, shit, we out here. We got to watch these motherfuckers. Might as well go ahead and give our opinion on it, no? We acting like my boy Dre says we acting like the Bears don't have talent. The Bears have mad talent. This I don't know why people are acting like they don't. It's just the fact that Caleb Williams is above and beyond, I guess. Just watch Trinidad Chambliss going to move up the board, and people will be talking about him as the number 1 kid's a baller, elite arm throws, off platform. Ole Miss said best QB they have had. He elevates. This is gonna be my thing though, G Warb, about Trinidad. And maybe it's misplaced, maybe it's not. But I don't like the fact that he's fighting so hard to go back to college for a 6th year, bro. I don't like that. Now, I like it for his college career. Like, I like that from the development standpoint. But if I'm an NFL scout, I don't like the fact that he's fighting so hard to go back. Because in my mind, I'm already thinking you probably don't think you ain't ready, right? And if you don't think you're not ready, what the fuck should I think, right? What should I think? So that's kind of where I'm at with him. I don't know. He over here suing the NCAA for more eligibility and all the extra. So maybe it can be misplaced, but the fact that he's fighting so hard to go back and not just say, fuck it, I'm confident enough to come out, that kind of scares me. I don't really like that, bro. And I'm not really willing to trade back from the number 1 overall pick for a dude that's unsure if he's ready to play in the league. Sorry. Can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. That is irresponsible. You know, that is irresponsible. Now 805. Damn, Cheeto not here. I'm gonna wait till Cheeto get back 805 because I already know you got some I already know what you got. I already know you got some good shit for me. But let me see, man. Oh my God, only stupid people talk about trading number 1 overall pick. Man, hey, relax off my dog, man. Relax off my dog. We ain't gonna do that. Relax off my dog. He has his opinions, like everybody got their opinions, man. Because if they trade back the number 1 overall pick and they get the goddamn and they get the haul and they end up doing good with the haul, shit, we're gonna be sitting here. Severe, you did a good job. Or probably won't even tell Severe nothing. We probably just say fuck it and let it go to the wayside. But we know Severe was the one that wanted to do that, and many others. So, it's everybody's opinion, bro. It's everybody's opinion. You see me, I don't agree with Severe. Shit, but I ain't gonna do all that. I will die on that hill for the 2021 team. Sick of the disrespect. That's your squad, coach. That's your squad, bro. That 2021 squad, I fuck with you if you feel the resiliency from the squad. I get that, but just being realistic, bro, we are not a great team that year. We needed a lot of things still. We was running off adrenaline and hope, bro. Adrenaline and hope. Let me see what else we got, man. My boy Jay, it can happen. We can trade back if they don't like Mendoza. Highly unlikely, but you never know. It could. Who knows? All right. My boy's back. We got our 805 comment. Boom. He says Mendoza isn't the main reason why that offense produces. That offense thrives through the ground game. Mendoza is a great piece of the offense, but not the main piece.
Okay. Now, and that's why I'm glad we started with coaches. Our talk today's show. Because that is the main piece. If we hire Jesse Minter, I don't know about bringing, right? We don't know what that offense is going to be like. If you get Kubiak runs the ball. We have our quote-unquote generational running back, right, on the team.
Man, boy, I seen them just win with Sam Darnold throwing for 170 yards total.
Right. Right.
That boy just threw for 170 yards total, and they had damn near 200 yards on the ground. I don't give a fuck how it look. If that's how we win, that's how we win. It is what it is, bro. Because this is my thing though, right? This is where I would be. In the Kubiak offense, I don't have that same fear that Mendoza's going to turn the ball over like Darnold is, though.
I think he's smarter with the ball.
And that could be the difference in why we win as many games as we could, right? Because I don't really look at Mendoza and like, oh, bro, what are you doing with the ball? You're frantic.
I mean, there were a couple throws yesterday Miami could have got. Maybe in the NFL it would have been, but learning curves. He's learning curves. He's still young.
But not even just yesterday. Let's just say body of work throughout the season. Mendoza's not really a typical like put the ball in harm's way type of guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like he's not a habitual like put the harm type of way here or this is a shitty throw here. He usually doesn't do that. So like coming into the NFL in that Kubiak system, I can have the confidence to say this dude ain't gonna turn the ball over like Sam. I ain't gonna see no 4 turnover day. I don't feel like, you know what I mean. So it's like, okay, if that's the case, and we can get that running game behind him, which we know he needs anyway, right? So it's like if we can get that running game behind him. You can win a lot of games like that, bro. You can win a lot of games with getting that running game behind you, knowing your quarterback gonna make them throws in the fourth and not turn the ball over, and your defense is performing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel.
Yeah, and I guess to me that's my whole thing with like if you do, and maybe I'm just caught up in like I wanted someone like Caleb type quarterback. He would be the main piece. He would be the main piece. Yeah.
Maybe we already have the main piece, huh? The running back.
Who would that be? The running back.
Barry Sanders is the main piece. He better be. He better be fucking getting up in there. I mean, at this point, bro, you got to think about it though. We got a top 10 drafted running back.
Right.
What was Bowers? What pick was Bowers?
13. Top
15 drafted tight end. Top 3 drafted quarterback. That's the core.
That's the core. Mind you, Bowers had no business falling to us
at all,
as far as he did. But because the quarterback position is so coveted, you have people like Michael Penix and Bo Nix taken before Brock Bowers.
He has no business. He has no business. You know, another issue, folks saying he's just a piece. The quarterback should be the main piece of offense. He's the one with the ball and snaps in every hand.
It depends on the offense, though. If you tell me when I watch a Niner game, when they're rolling, that it's because of Brock Purdy, I'm going to look at you and say you're dumb. It's not.
McCaffrey and all that
Purdy's a part of the piece of that entire offense, you know, with McCaffrey being the main one. You saw what happened when they lost Kittle. Like, 100%. Yeah.
100%. You look around. Let's see. He probably is. So that's a bad example. You look around. I mean, I guess you can say, "Oh, I want the quarterback to be the main piece," but it's like, if you have stars, you have stars. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I don't like the argument is just weird to me when we talking about pieces. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's a piece of the puzzle. Everybody's a wheel in the cog.
And you have to get them eventually. I think it's more about when are you going to get these pieces, right? Like, and I think through your argument, we're finally in a position where we don't have to sell the farm to get a fucking quarterback if that's what we wanted.
That's where I'm at, bro. Because like the way that because this is where I'm at for people that want to trade back, and we'll talk about this, and then we'll get ready to end the show off. But trade in the number one, right? I get it gets us a haul. I definitely get that. But at the same time, the main problem remains, bro. The main problem remains.
Who's going to throw the ball?
Doesn't matter. I think it's proven now, bro. I think it's proven in today's NFL that you can't do no 2000 Ravens shit no more, bro. You just can't. I'm sorry. I know some people think we can win with defense and
hey, leave me alone. I like defense still.
We can, but the Texans just proved to you. The Texans just proved to you. Your quarterback play gotta turn it up a notch,
if
bro.
That's not an example of where you can't just put anyone back there and overcome their miss. The Texans should not have lost that game.
No, they should have won that game.
They should not have lost that game. The way that defense played, the Texans should not have lost that.
Should have won that game, bro.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You can have the best squad known to man.
Right.
You can still lose. I would argue to you, Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers, when they played the Chiefs, probably had a better overall roster. You
know that Niners roster, that was a good team. That was a good team.
Had a better overall roster.
Had they had a better quarterback, because I remember Jimmy missing the deep ball at the end of the game. He overthrew what's his face.
Yeah. But guess what they did? But guess what the 49ers did? They said, you know what? Let's just go get Trey Lance. Right? If the 49ers didn't look up with Brock Purdy, what happens to Kyle Shanahan?
Oh, he gets fired. Because of that trade. He was one of those things.
Ready, right?
The team was ready.
Yeah. The team was ready. They took the swing.
They took the swing. Yeah.
It doesn't guarantee, bro. It doesn't. Nothing is a guarantee with this quarterback shit. I feel like it's worse if we trade this shit back, get a haul, end up building a team. And I told you, bro, for a fucking quarterback to be a ham sandwich, just for that now it doesn't make no sense. Now it doesn't make no sense. That's just me, bro.
No, and I get it. I think my whole thing too with the Mendoza craze, and maybe it's for the college football. I call them casuals. You get so fixated with a guy won the Heisman. How is he not the greatest? Heisman ain't what it used to be, y'all.
Yeah,
you know how many quarterbacks have won the Heisman recently, and they're not the best players in college that year. Like, it's just the way it's been lately, you know. Or he went undefeated and won the Natty. So did JJ McCarthy. You know. So did Stetson Bennett. Like that, y'all need to chill when it comes to that's what makes him a winner type shit.
And I think the guys that look at this and think that's what he can do in the NFL, he's not going to be running the same type of offense. No. But there's a way. I mean, at 805, you already know there's a way to look at his throws when he's just not throwing RPOs. There's a way to now filter out the film where it's not just RPOs and screens and back shoulder fades. And at the end of the day, bro, shit, how many times have I told you about this back shoulder shit, Cheeto? Now everybody got it in their bag, bro.
Yeah, and that's when you brought it up, I was like, is he going to be able to do that in the NFL? It is a skill. Not all quarterbacks have that skill. Yeah. And when you pointed out Rodgers and Adams, they used to kill people with that shit.
I don't really see nobody do it like right now.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't see Josh Allen do it. I don't see Patrick Mahomes do it. I don't see Lamar Jackson do it. I feel like that's a skill he just has. Now, RPO and all that extra shit, he's not gonna be able to do that all the time. But there's a way to filter out the film and see him throwing screens and routes that aren't that. And when he is throwing screens and routes that aren't that, he's still pretty accurate. There's the one thing I'll take to my bank, shut my ass up. Hey, bro, he 39-0 in the red zone, 2 years. That's counting Cal. That is counting. That is not just over here at Indiana. 39 and zip in the red zone.
Hey, right.
I'll take that to my bank.
Yeah.
I like that tremendously. And what problem have we had with our quarterback for years, Cheeto? What have we had?
Fucking stupid ass turnovers.
And then when DC get in the red zone, this motherfucking vision get to going like
yeah. Not only DC, it seems like whoever we've had a quarterback, we just struggle scoring in the fucking red zone. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I will take a quarterback that's good. That's good in the red zone, bro. I'll take it. I need that.
Mm-hmm. It's just hard when I hear people get caught up on the measurables, the awards. I was like, it's more to it than just that, you know.
I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that. It's definitely not that. You know, I don't think it's definitely not that, but I just think he can be a model of consistency. I just think
right.
Now again, I think I told y'all in the chat, if you have a quarterback that you know year in and year out, I know you ain't gonna throw more than maybe 5 or 6 interceptions. I know that. You know what I mean? And I know that in this offense, you're good for at least 37, 38 yards, 3,800 yards minimum in this type of offense, touchdowns or whoever. But if I know that year in and year out, bro, all I know is shit, I got to build this fucking defense. I got to build this defense correctly, bro.
And the other part is we've been saying as fans, especially last year, we have no identity on the offense.
No.
Right? We want to know what the fuck we're going to be, right? Are we going to be Bowers, deep to Tucker, Genty, heavy run team, you know? if we get a kid like this and you get Kubiak, I think that pretty much writing is on the wall about what the offense identity is going to be of this team. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
which is why the coach is so important.
with them transfer quarterbacks too, are you talking about 10% of every single throw in his career, or are we just talking about this year? Because remember, you got to go back to Cal. He was not running the same type of offense at Cal. Running a different offense.
Inside routes, his accuracy. I think we'll have to look more into that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Now, to me, bro, I don't see a dip to it. I don't see a dip to an alarming degree where I'm sitting here and I'm like, now, yeah, it could probably dip, but I don't think it dips to an alarming degree where I'm sitting here and I'm worried about it, where I'm like, oh, this is bad. This is gonna be a fucking pick and all that. Like, I don't think it's that alarming. And then going back to Cal, he gives you a lot of shit that he's done already. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know about this. Walt is as good as QBs as all the QBs in the last as many years. I don't know about that.
No, see, that's the part I'm saying, dog. Like, to say he's as better as, say, the last 10 whatever drafts we've had, to say that he's better than all those guys, you're crazy. You're crazy. Yeah.
Yep.
I can tell you right off the bat, I would always 100% take Caleb Williams over this kid.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a big ass debate about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think it's a big ass debate about that. But talent is needed. Talent is needed, bro. And I think you can win with this guy. I just think you can win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, there can be something to say like, oh man, but what if this dude comes out next year and this happens and this happens? Oh, it may. But at the end of the day, bro, like, I think that this gives us flexibility. At least one we haven't had in years.
Yeah,
we got money flexibility, bro. Like we can like, I don't know why people think if we get Mendoza, we can't build a team still.
No, you can. You can still build a team. You have to either way, whether you get him or not.
There's no choice.
You have to build the fucking team. That's why I said I can't wait till we get past this Mendoza. We do our draft talk so we could talk about the second round moving forward. Because there's a lot of dudes we need to go out there and look at and bring in. But I think the other thing goes with Mendoza, it's like, that's going to be your dude. You rock with him. I just don't want us to be so locked in that we're not hearing anything else, that we're taking this dude guaranteed. There's no way we're not trading it away if the right offer was there.
Yeah. Now it makes it tough because the Jets are just pick 2. So like, how much would
give
up? Like,
that's
what I was telling you the other day. Like, how much would I really give up if I'm only just a pick after you, and I kind of feel that you might not pick him? You know what I mean? Like, if I have any inclination that your ass ain't gonna pick him, I'm gonna roll the dice and just say fuck it. Let's just
Can you imagine if we traded it and they don't pick him? They want like Bane or something like that at 1, bro.
But at least you still get it though.
You still get it. Yeah, and the Jets have an extra pick this year.
Yeah,
right. They have another one this year and another one the following year. Like,
they do. Yeah. But then again, like how much are you gonna give up if I'm just a pick after you? You know what I mean? Like,
it all depends. Maybe they believe this dude is the second coming of Jesus.
I'm telling you, Cheeto, if I hear any rumor that you motherfuckers ain't sold, I'm going to roll the dice and just stay where I'm at and not have to give up no capital. Why? Because guess what? Like, if y'all aren't sold, then I just get them for nothing.
And to the Raiders' credit, they're making it known that they are 100% in on this dude.
Exactly.
I haven't seen any different, especially from Raider media personnel. Yeah.
Because if y'all aren't, I'm just gonna take the risk. If he falls, great. But guess what? If y'all pick him, I wasn't supposed to get his ass anyway. So it is what it is to me, bro. Like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna sit there and play the game.
I mean, they were all there yesterday to watch Mendoza, right? Everyone you hear.
There's only one other team that can do what y'all want, to be honest. And I think y'all are focusing on the wrong squad. Cleveland is the only other team that can look and you can be like, yeah, they'll give us multiple first round picks.
Yeah, Cleveland would be another one. But they're what, picks 5, 4? What is Cleveland?
Yeah, that's enough for multiple first round picks to move from 5 to 1. Or whatever, 4 to 1. Now that warrants 2 to 3. You know what I mean? That warrants that multiple first round pick, but just going 2 to 1, like maybe give me a player and maybe give me some other shit and then we good to go. So it's like I don't know, man. Dre says Jets fuck up QBs all the time.
Correct. Especially USC quarterbacks.
We don't have that stigma, bro. We don't have that stigma.
Oh man, I don't think a Jet wants to see another USC
is smart enough
quarterback.
To know they have to protect Mendoza and fill in the gaps. Hey, if this buddy from yeah, I knew this was him. Hey, check here, buddy. You came in.
War report?
Yeah,
because
he loves him some Mendoza, and he be on Twitter.
Okay.
He be on Twitter just anytime somebody say anything about Mendoza, he got to go off. But at the same time, bro, if you're just coming into this conversation, you might need to pipe down a little bit.
The other thing with Mendoza, and I'll say this, and I can't say that, and I know we're not going to get into the other stuff about him, but just because your last name ends with the S and and O, whatever, like me, right, doesn't mean you have to want him. Okay? Just because it takes a certain accent to say my name correctly doesn't mean you have to want him. I get it. If we get him, I'm going to make a killing off of this kid. Right?
I'm not even going to say nothing, Cheeto. Walt says that I didn't know anything about Caleb before the season.
Oh, wow. Stop, bro. Yeah, you have no idea. Yeah.
Hey, Walt, bro, and this is why I do YouTube. You can go back 2 years ago, bro. I was probably arguing with this gentleman right here at Turf to say trade up for Caleb, but nobody wanted to do it that time.
Yeah, the only because I remember the Redousa came out. I was like, Jaden was the one, like, oh, okay, but Caleb, man, Caleb's Caleb. I don't give a fuck.
People,
yeah. I remember we argued with him about crying with his mom. Remember? This is the kind of quarterback. I don't give a fuck. I cried to my mama too.
I don't give a fuck about dams and all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, if I felt the softness, I'm gonna feel the softness. But I just didn't think he was soft, bro. I never thought that. I know I'm tired of kicking the QB can down the damn road. Oh, you and me both, brother.
Oh, and I think that's where you are right now. And we talk about this all the time. We always talk about next year's quarterback class, right? Yeah. Like, how many more times are we gonna say that? Yeah.
Next year's quarterback class is always the best quarterback class.
Yeah.
It's always next year. Like, hey, shit, 2028, boy. Hey, y'all just wait. 2045. 2045.
I said 2045.
Hey, my boy, baby rundown gonna be out of college, and we're gonna be ready. We might be ready. The team might be built in.
Who's his hot aunt? What the fuck is Jeff talking about?
You guys have no idea if any other team really likes Mendoza. We may end up with a lesser coach because of him. G Warb, this is where we have to debunk. See, and this is where I'm on y'all, Leo, because sometimes I feel like some of this shit that comes with this Mendoza shit is just that Raider doom and gloom shit. Is that Raider doom and gloom?
Like Turf right now?
Yeah, like, bro, what do you mean we're finna get a lesser coach? Look at our coaching list. Our coaching list look good. What you mean?
Yeah. So far we're in the Mm-hmm.
We in the driver's seat. Not one coach has been hired. None of us should be fucking mad at.
No, that we're like, fuck. Like, no, at this point, I'm good with that.
This ain't like goddamn Ben Johnson last year. It was clear.
What do you say? What's funny? I don't believe either of you with Caleb's rookie season. Bro, I watched Caleb from college, dude.
Bro,
we're from his rookie season. We're from Southern California.
We were in the Los Angeles area. Yes, we.
Yeah. How the fuck? We only heard about Caleb. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
brother.
Dude, me and my brother were looking at each other. We're Notre Dame fans. When Caleb made that throw, me and him looked at each other because we know we've seen this before. We've seen this shit before.
That ain't nothing new, bro. Like, if you
ain't nothing new, man. Yeah.
Nothing new.
Yeah. Oh man. Cats recruiting Pop Warner kids.
Said who? Which Palmer?
Palmer said Jesse Minter ready to roll with Raiders. Carson Palmer? What Palmer?
Jesse Palmer? Is that
Jesse Palmer?
That Jesse Palmer, dude? Maybe.
The former quarterback, Jesse Palmer?
He knows some stuff.
Okay.
If that was the case, shit, I gotta check with my peoples. I gotta see, man. Because if that's the case, we gotta go right back live and shit.
Oh yeah.
Type. Like, you go to a USC game an hour away.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
There's nothing.
I've never said tank for anyone just for shits and giggles. The only time I've said it, and my brother was there, I said tank for Caleb.
Yeah.
That was the only time I've ever said it, man. Mm-hmm.
Now, it's bro. Obviously, Mike next year gonna be better. There's only one draftable first round quarterback this year. There's only one draftable first round quarterback. Next year, you would hope that Arch is gonna take that leap, man. I'm just telling you right now, bro.
Oh man, prepare
yourselves. Prepare yourselves for Arch Mania next year.
And I was the same one with Arch. Like, bro, look at him. But when I saw each week how he got better, that motherfucker,
Yeah.
Arches. Yeah.
Prepare yourselves for Arch Mania next year. If my boy Darian Mensah stay focused at Miami, could be a nice special season. I'm gonna be real with you, Mike. We talked about this, bro. I'm a little off that Sellers train, bro. I'm a little off that Sellers train. I liked Sellers, but the fact that he's staying at South Carolina with literally the same coaching staff and shit, like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. He hasn't developed properly over these years. Oh, James Palmer, my bad. Shit. Wait a minute. James Palmer, if I'm not mistaken, is the guy that does the show with Steve Smith. That he does that little receiver show with Steve Smith. And James Palmer is part of Chargers media, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
So if he says something about Jesse Minter, it might be true. Maybe. It might be true. Because he's part of the Chargers shit.
And no, Tom, Notre Dame wrecked Williams is last year. Not at first. Not at first, trust me. that next year we were ready for him. Not that first year, though.
You had to get right that first year.
Yeah. Oh, he said, that's him. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sellers, bro. I think Sellers, him staying in South Carolina, bro. I don't like him staying in South Carolina.
I was surprised he didn't enter the portal.
That's what I like. I would want him to go somewhere where he gets a little bit more development, bro. He's been in South Carolina for what, 3 years already?
Yeah.
Still
2 years,
inconsistent.
Right? Yeah.
Still inconsistent. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I need to see him.
There were so many that were supposed to come out this year and be part of this draft class that just fell off. Right?
Yeah.
This is like, and now we're just here with Mendoza.
All right, man. I'm gonna just stamp my flag right now, bro. Mayaba's not that good.
Ooh, I like him. He needs time though. I got to see another year. Yeah,
he's cool. But
you think he's more of the product of what they do at USC?
He has talent. He just be having some fucking some brain farts where I'd be like, what the fuck are you looking at? You know what I mean? Like, he'll throw it into now. Mike will bring up the interception number because it was low, but I guarantee you, if there's a number,
interception number costing the game against Notre Dame. He made a stupid ass throw
of could be interceptions. I guarantee you that motherfucker's motherfucker's up there, bro. He's up there.
See, Rudy, I would not mind this combo if you're looking at Jesse Minter, possibly McDaniels at offensive coordinator. I would like that. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah. That would not be a bad combo. Oh man, he on his Trojan shit now.
A Heisman and national championship is a little hard to beat off individual season,
right? Regular individual season.
I don't know about that. But regardless, look, Mike is gonna continue to be on this USC shit, bro. There are I do it. Mayaber is okay to me, bro. He's just okay. He's all right. That Notre Dame game was what I've seen of Mayaber a lot. I've seen him do that a lot. Has left the building without a contract. He's gone because we're probably getting Kubiak.
And shout out to the front office, what they're doing this year. You look at the number of coaches we've interviewed this year, bro. I'm glad we're doing that. It's not just this is the dude we're gonna go this, and then we're left with someone like Pete Carroll at the end of the day, or fucking. I'm glad they're doing it this way, and that we're not rushing to hire a head coach right now. If we're picking between Kubiak and Minter, Kubiak still got a game out there, y'all. Let him go do his thing, and then we'll figure that shit out.
Yeah. No, real talk. Like, my other kid, I'm glad he came back to school. That's what I like. But
right.
Yeah,
they my Ava getting robbed of awards. Stop, Mike. Stop. I have more of a claim of my running back getting robbed of the Heisman than you do of my auto.
Real talk. Real talk. Now, Raiders are now interviewing Panthers DC. He's probably, I would look at him for Kubiak DC.
Yeah, he was the one that Severe had brought up, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like if Kubiak could get paired with Evero, I wouldn't be mad.
Evero, that's his name.
I wouldn't be mad at that at all. That'd be pretty good.
The guy that played.
They probably got the text updates. The Raiders got text updates now that you can see what's going on with the coaches.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and that's exactly it, dog. Plan A, B, C. Continue on with that, man.
And I like that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we're supposed to do. It's what we didn't do last year. It was dumb. Mm-hmm. It's what we didn't do last year. But, man, we about to get ready to get on out of here, man. Anything you want to say before we get up out of here, man?
Hey, no, man. I'm just glad, glad that we've been able to, we've been wanting to do this for a minute. We finally set a time. And we sat down and we did it. It's just going to be an interesting off season, not only for us here on the show, but within our own little chat in our group. We got to get some of those guys on here with us. So,
oh, yeah, 100%. Now, it's just that the fact, man. Everybody, you better start making you goddamn now. If they trade it, they trade it. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. It's probably when the time comes, there's gonna be a guy like maybe Walt come in here and say, "You didn't say that," but I'm telling you right now in clear view, if they trade the number 1 overall pick, I'm not gonna be angry about it. I'm not going to be angry about it. But I do think they should take Mendoza. This is what I think. Now I'm not gonna sit here if they do that. Y'all, I'm not gonna come out here and be like, "Fuck this team" and dumbass organization.
Oh no. Yeah, me either. Yeah.
Especially if they get like 2 first-round picks and and they actually get some guys of value, then sure. You know what I mean? 100%. I'll do that. But I honestly, like, just if it's me, I would take Mendoza. So that's just where I'd be at.
Yeah, no, and I'd be the same way. If we don't trade it, I'm not gonna be mad if we take him. He's the pick. He's our guy. Fuck it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. No. Yep. Raiders holding up for some special coach and end up with some dude G Warb on the turf train.
Yeah, I see that.
He on the turf train, bro. Like,
and you know what? I don't blame him because that's how we ended up with Luke Getsy.
Yeah. Hey, if they trade the pick, then that definitely means they saw some shit in Mendoza we definitely ain't seen. Right. You know what I mean? Like, then that means they saw some shit and they caught him with some pictures at Michael Irvin White House and some shit doing some crazy shit.
Right.
Like, whatever the fuck Fernando was doing, then it was probably seen. But
right
now, I feel like that's the choice. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
But make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, not only on my channel, but my dog Cheeto channel as well, man, at Cheeto Linus. At the same time, you got any shows tonight?
Yeah, I believe we're going on with the Black Hole tonight. Monster Toria podcast tonight at 7, and then tomorrow with my guys on the Raider Connection with Jay, LV Raider, and Jeff. Yeah. We had you on with us last week. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So make sure you guys tune in with that, man. Make sure you guys stay on the lookout for any quick rundowns that I got, any shorts that I end up coming out. I might have a little quick thought or some information that I might want to spill out real quickly, man. So make sure you guys tap in with that. If the Raiders end up hiring a coach or we hear something about that, be sure to come back right on this bug because we probably will be live. And we'll see what happens there, man. But till then, much love to everybody, man. And we will see y'all next time for another State of the Nation, man.
No, boom.
Peace.
Too